Sometimes when people just simply have no idea what they're doing or why they're doing it, you're probably going to sit there, watch them perform the action out, and then say the exact same thing after watching the video or in person, even sometimes. And that is how I feel a lot of people are feeling today after watching this really interesting clip of a Whatnot streamer having an absolute meltdown on camera and then cutting up an incredibly expensive card. Yes, this is the clip you've probably all seen already, but we're going to take a look at it and we're going to talk about it and what I personally think. So let's take a look at today's clip of today's Whatnot streamer. Hit the like button, the subscribe button if you haven't already. That helps me out a ton. And then let's go take a look at what's going on in today's clip.
Guys, if this goes for under what I paid, I'm cutting it off. And I'm giving you a refund. Run it out. Let's go. Let's go. Swipe it. It's not clean enough to grade. Guys, I'm chopping it off, I swear. Nowhere near. Nowhere near, chat. Watch me. Watch me do it. You think I'm joking? I told you I wasn't fucking joking. I paid £300 for that today. That's my mood today. That's my fucking mood. Clip that shit. That's how I know you're not locked in. Pokey Pat, send me a refund request, bro.
Oof, never seen anything quite like that. Guy on Whatnot sells an incredibly expensive card, but doesn't get enough money for it. So instead of just being like every other Whatnot streamer and canceling the sale or having a freak out and claiming, oh, his dog died or his door exploded and he has to replace it immediately, or his phone battery is at -5% and it's a miracle that the camera is even still running and he needs to shut it off now. Nope. Instead, he decides to cut up on live stream in a very clear and pathetic stunt to get more views, cutting up the black and white rare Victini from the new black flare white bolt. Yeah, black bolt white flare. Yes, I thought for some reason my brain thought I flipped them. No. So basically, gets an incredibly rare card, doesn't sell it for what he wants, so he cuts it up and says, I'm giving the guy a refund. In my honest opinion, no, go fuck yourself. You have now officially committed to selling the card to the guy, and you should have to sell the card to the guy. And that's going to come in with something I've been saying for a while now in regards to Whatnot streamers, and that is if you as a Whatnot streamer refuse to sell a card post-sale to somebody for any reason, you should have to pay out the market value of that card. Yes, that's right. Rip and ship, and you pull a $600 card for a guy, and all of a sudden there was just a severe storm that came in out of nowhere, and my stream doesn't matter. You now owe the guy whatever the market value for that card is. So if the card is going for $400, you now owe the guy $400. I don't give a shit. That's how it should be, and it would stop all of these utterly ridiculous and disgusting Whatnot scammers from continuing to creep in and come back even after being banned as well. This is just a really immature display, in my opinion. Like, how can you're sitting there acting like you're some kind of fucking tough guy because you refuse to give the guy the card because it didn't sell for what you wanted. You're like, that's the kind of day I'm having. Well, guess what? Everybody's day is infinitely worse from having to look at your utterly disgusting, pimply, and unwashed face. But that doesn't really change the fact that we all still had to do it and had to move on with life. And that's exactly what the seller should do. Pack the fucking card up that you sold and ship it. There's nothing else to it. You don't get to make calls like that. You already agreed to the sale, and now you're just being a dickhead. And I hope that Whatnot bans him, IP bans him, and anytime this guy tries to come back, he is humiliated and then rebanned immediately. It's the only way. Oh, and also, just to top it off, I think he should pay a fine every time he tries to come back, like every other Whatnot scammer that gets banned does as well. Not that they pay fines, they should, but that should be what happens when they try to come back after getting banned. There should be serious fines and leading up to possible, I don't know, they got to be able to charge them for something for violating TOS. We'll figure it out later, but that's what they should do. Anyway, there's not much else to say about this. I think this is just a crazy story. It's really dumb too. There's no need for it. Anyway, that's going to end up being today's video. It's not a very long one. Just let me know what you think of this down below. I can't imagine anyone has a popular opinion on this because it's just a dumb decision all around. I even think in this case it would have been better to just, as much, I never thought I'd say this, it would be better on paper to just scam the guy because at least then the card still exists. But instead you scammed the guy and then scammed yourself. Actually, you know what? I take it back. It is, the way it worked out is fine because the guy doesn't have the card anymore and he can't do this to anyone else. And let's be real, after that stream ended, I'm sure he took a long, hard look at that card and said, wow, I fucked up. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit the like button, subscribe button, it helps me out a ton, and I'll see you.